Hey guys, just wanted to show you where I have my solar panels mounted on my truck. That way it's mobile and definitely a lot more usable. And I just got them wired in through this little box here. These are some pretty good units here. These are Sharp, yeah, 230 watt each, 30 amp or 30 volt, I think it is. 7.6 amp at full sun. Anyway, got that running down through, back around through the cab here, through the vent, to my little solar charger. Got this dude on Amazon, pretty cheap. I added an aluminum plate to the back for a heat sink instead of the little anemic plate that they put on there. That way it also gave me the ability to mount it. I put small heat sinks on there too. I don't know if you can't really see them back there. Yeah, there we go. Got a little heat sink attached to it with some thermal tape. Pretty good little setup. Keeps my batteries topped off right now, and then I've got, small inverter here and other equipment. I just hooked up a switch, so this turns off the output to the battery, or I'm sorry, this turns off the input from the solar panel. This turns off the output to the battery. See if I cut that off. So I have some. I need a new switch. But this is just temporarily hooked up right now. It doesn't really go anywhere. If it bumps into that, it's plastic on plastic. It goes that way, it's plastic on plastic. So far it's okay. I just haven't got this all finished. But anyway, show you what I got. The batteries. I was contemplating where in the world to put a second battery because this is a gas-powered truck. And normally on this truck, if there was a dual battery, they put it here because it would be a diesel. But because it's gas, it's got this stupid canister here. So I had to make my own little tray out of. I used a piece of aluminum and just bolted it through the fender there. But yeah, it's all set up pretty good. Got me some 100 amp fuse here, so just to be sure. And wired up my own little. That's the cooling fan set up right there with a little snubber diode. Right there is a little snubber diode, so it doesn't backfeed to the MOSFET. We have the little MOSFET running right here, and a little rain cover I made out of a piece of plastic food dish that we were throwing out. That runs my electric fan. So this thing actually does better on the horsepower with the horsepower gas mileage. And I had to put a piece of aluminum here to support the radiator hose, keep it out of the fan on this alternator. But that works too. It works pretty good. It doesn't really rub the hose too much. It just kind of vibrates with it. But anyway, this is set up. So what I'm gonna do is right now it's wired in 12 volts, but that charge controller can do 24 volts. So what I plan to do is when I get my hydrogen generator built, I'm gonna put him over here, and that's gonna go in this little recess. There's like a little cutout right here where it's been indented in for another battery tray. So I'm going to make a little tray for the hydrogen generator to sit right in there, and that can feed right into the intake, and hopefully that'll get me some better gas mileage. All this hydrogen is going to be generating basically from the sunlight. So this when I switch this over to 24 volts, it's the charge controller is going to be feeding 24 volts across the two batteries, or I might just run it off 12 volts and just run it off of this one battery. Actually, I probably will do that and just take this off. I don't know yet. I haven't really quite decided which way I want to go with it, but you guys can let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Anyway, you guys have a great day.